welcome to Sarah's Stamping Retreat. Today we're just going to have a little play with this Festive Post stamp set, and I thought we'd make a bunch of tags because it's the kind of that time of year when you want your tags ready to wrap all your presents. And I actually bought this set with tags in mind because it's got loads of cute small images. So we're just going to have a little play and see what we come up with. Just to note that this Festive Post stamp set also combines with the postage stamp punch, so we're going to be using that today as well. So the other thing that we're going to be using today is the detailed tag topper punch, and we use that to punch the top of all our tags. It's really easy, you just slide it in so that the top pushes against the end there, then you literally just punch and you've got a gorgeous little tag. So for this one I'm going to do red and white. So I'm just going to actually punch a white one as well. And we'll just tie those together at the end. So then you've got one that has the image on, and the one behind it is where you'll write your message to the person you're giving it to. So this first one I'm going to do really simple white embossing. So we're going to have love to you and yours. So I'm going to pick up both stamps on my block, and I'm going to grab my first mark ink pad. Just going to stamp that on there. And then I'm going to pop the white on. And then I'm going to grab my heat tool. I'm just going to melt the embossing powder. And I'm going to take a bit of this silver edged ribbon . And I'm just going to thread it through here. I'm just going to tie a bow in it. And I'm just going to trim the ends. And then we've got this really cute little gift tag, and I can just use a little glue dot under there and add that to my present. So that's our first tag done. And I'm so pleased with that actually I'm going to do one of those onto green and one onto the crumb cake as well. So I just think it's really cute. So let's just punch those. I'll punch the white ones to go with them. And this is the great thing, when you find a layout that you love, then it's really quick to just make them then all together, and it's super quick and simple. So let's just pour some embossing powder on there. then there are the 3 different colours of that. So I really love those. Those would be really nice on our presents. So let's try a different style now. So for this one, I'm going to use the car, which I think is really cute. And you get a tree to fill that in as well. So I'm just going to stamp this on this scrap piece of Whisper White. Though actually I want to stamp it in the middle because I might use the postage stamp punch for this. So I'm just going to take my Memento black ink, just ink that up, stamp it on here, and then I'm going to take green tree, and I'm going to use the shaded spruce. And I'm just going to stamp that into the tree. So then I'm going to grab my postage stamp punch. I'm just going to chop a bit off the end because otherwise my punch isn't going to fit properly. So I'm just going to line that up so it's roughly in the centre. And I'm just going to punch that out. So I think that will look cute on this green cardstock. So let's take my punch again. This tag topper punch is so useful. I use it all the time. So then I've just got a scrap of real red cardstock. It's probably about 1/4 of an inch wide. And I'm just going to take this tiny Merry Christmas stamp. I'm going to take the Versamark ink and I'm just going to add that right to the end here. I'm just going to add on some of the white embossing powder. So then I'm just going to glue this red piece just along the edge of the tag. So I'm going to do that about there. I want the Merry to be really close to the edge. And I'm going to turn it over and I'm just going to trim it down so that it follows the edge of the tag. And then I'm just going to pop some dimensionals on the back of that. And I think that this one will be for my son because he's obsessed with cars. So he will love this just for the fact that it's got a car on it. Now I'm going to use this ribbon from the All the Trimmings ribbon combo pack. And it's actually a Poppy Parade ribbon, but I actually think it goes quite nicely with the real red. So I'm going to use that on. Just going to add a white layer. There's a really cute car one. And I might actually try that one with the reverse colours as well because it's quite cute. decided to go with some of the gold trim from the Wonder of the Seasons ribbon combo pack for this. Then here are our two different car tags, so they're really cute. So next, I've not tried this before, so it might not work. I'm going to try and see if we can line this up down here to get a nice stripy background. So I think I'll print it before I do the tag top bit on it. So I'm going to pick this up, put in my real red ink. I'm going to start at the bottom, I think. Just going to stamp that on there. And let's see if it lines up nicely. It's not bad, is it? I think that if you were really careful about it, that would definitely work. So what I'm going to try is a technique on my Stamparatus. So I'm going to put this in the corner here. I'm going to ink that up, I'm going to stamp it down. Oh, I need to re-stamp that because it's not come out very well in the corner. To be fair, I don't usually use the very corner of my Stamparatus because it's not the best place for great impression. So there we go, and then I'm going to move it down one to here. And let's see if this works. So you can see I've just moved that down one piece each time. I'm just going to clean that off with my Stampin' chamois. It's not perfect for that technique because there is some overlap, but it's definitely not bad. I think I'll definitely use that. You can see where I've just cleaned the Stamparatus without taking this out first. I've smudged the top, so I'll punch that end. There's always a way around these little mistakes, isn't there? So let's just pop that in. I'll punch that end off. So then I'm going to take a piece of real red cardstock and just run it over with my embossing buddy, make sure there's no sticky marks on there. And this time we're going to use this cute reindeer. Let's grab our Versamark again. I would say that white is definitely my most used embossing powder at the moment. And then again I'm going to use this postage stamp punch just to punch it out. And I think I might add a little Merry Christmas across there as well. So then I'm just going to glue this onto here. I'm actually going to use it to cover up one of these join marks. Let's cut the rest off there. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of it. And then I've got this pack of the wonderful gems, so I'm just going to put some of the red ones of these on. They're actually really pretty and shiny. I hope that you can see that on the camera. So I've got a bit of a smudge here, so I'm going to stick one up here just to minimise that a bit. And I'm just going to use some of this ribbon again. So here's this little red one. Then I'm going to use the reindeer again with the Merry Christmas, and I'm just going to stamp them both together with the Versamark ink. I'm just going to stamp this like this. Now white embossing powder is getting a good workout today. And I'm just going to use this cute little snowflake from this set as well. And I'm just going to pop a few little snowflakes around. Just pop that extra embossing powder over there. So I'm going to take some of the silver metal edged ribbon that we used for the first tags. Just going to pop that through. So there's that cute little tag, and I think I'm going to make this in the green and the crumb cake as well. So I don't think I've actually mentioned before, all of these tags are 2 inches wide by 4 inches long, and the colours that we're using today are Shaded Spruce, Crumb Cake, Real Red, and then Whisper White for the backing. Of those finished. Now I'll bring in the other ones that we've made today as well. So these are the 9 cute tags that we've made today. I'd love to know which style is your favourite. I really hope you've enjoyed today's projects. If you did, I'd really appreciate you clicking like below. If you'd like to see future projects, please click subscribe, and you can also click the bell button and select all for notifications when I've got new videos live. All the products that we've used in today's project are linked in the description below, and there's also a host code in there which you can pop into your basket before you check out, and then I'll send you a free Stampin' Up gift after the end of the month. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon.